Sorry about that, guys. Just had to sort her out. As I said, I've got a poorly 6-year-old at home today. So, yeah, just bear with me. I'm going to start from the beginning because, those of you that were watching before, please bear with me. I just want to start it from the beginning so it's a complete training for you. Okay, so today we are going to talk to you about why personal development, why business development is helpful for you and your Scentsy business. For me, personal development is something that came into my life straight from starting Scentsy. Before that, I'd never done anything like this at all. I'd never picked up a book. I'd never watched a video. I'd never listened to a podcast to do with like personal development. I'd never done it. Quite early on in my journey, when I started to do like the courses and stuff that were provided to us, I realised it was an integral part of you growing your business. The reason why it's an integral part of you growing your business is a reflection of you. So Scentsy is a very personal business. It is something that people can jump onto Scentsy.com. They can order their Scentsy and they don't have to have any interaction with you whatsoever. However, if they choose to have an interaction with you, then there's a reason for that. So they've reached out to you because of the service that you offer and the person that you are. So the more you develop yourself and understand what your hopes, your dreams, your fears, the things that hold you back are, the more you're going to grow as a person and more personal you're going to be when it comes to your business. So like I said, your business is a true reflection of you, especially so with something like Scentsy and any direct sales model, because it's you that sells the product. We don't shove products in people's faces. We tell stories and share how we use the products. So it's us that sell the products to your customers. Just a quick intro, because some of you might not know me, because some of you are brand new. My name is Carly Bartle. I am one of the star directors that runs Sky's the Limit along with Martina, who is also a star director. We've been doing this nearly 6 years now. So we are the ones who predominantly bring you your training, but there's lots of people that will come in and out over the course of the months to give you training on a Wednesday for sales and training on a Friday for team building. So today it's all about sales, sort of, but we're going to talk more about the business and personal development side of things. I'm going to give you your top 5 reasons why you should be involved with personal development, why it should be something that's important to you, and why it should be something that you're doing day in, day out. And then I'm going to give you little nuggets of things that I have read, listened to, and watched along my journey that have really inspired me. There are millions of different avenues you can go down to get your personal development in. It doesn't have to be reading a book. You have to know what your learning style is. So are you a visual person? Do you like reading? Do you like listening to things? So once you sort of get how you like to listen to things and watch things, that's going to be the route that you go down predominantly when it comes to your personal development. So number 1, you are going to serve your customers better by being more aware of who you are through personal development and business development. Because what it does, personal development teaches you to come from a place of service. So with Scentsy, one of our mottos is that we give more than we take. And when you develop yourself and start to go down that road, service is a really important part of that. So when we take the you out of it and we put the them into the equation, and make it all about them rather than about us, the magic really happens with our business. We rely heavily on referrals when it comes to Scentsy. So the more you learn, the better experience you are going to be able to give your customers. And like I said, they can go on Scentsy.com and place an order. Why should they choose you? So as we develop ourselves business-wise and personally in mind, we're going to know ourselves a little bit better, and we're going to be able to know our business a little bit better, and we're going to be able to give a brilliant experience for our customers that keeps them coming back for more. So that's number 1. Number 2, you're going to get totally inspired. You're going to get blown away by some of the things that you listen to or read or watch. Totally. Some of the stories, let me tell you, are the most important thing that you use when it comes to running your Scentsy business. The story of your journey, the story of the product, the story of how this business does, what it gives to you. And we're going to do a training on stories a little bit later on this month, but stories are super important. So the more stories that you listen to and the more that you're inspired, It gives you the foundation to be able to share those stories with people, soak it up, and the more determined you're going to be to succeed. Also as well, the more inspired you are, the easier it's going to be to get through the dips. And dips happen. It's a natural ebb and flow of our business. So when we're not going so well and the sales aren't coming in and team building's maybe not happening for you as it once was, if you are constantly developing in yourself, if you're constantly developing yourself, you're going to be able to keep determined through those dips as well. So you're going to get inspired. So number one, you're going to be able to serve your customers better. Number two, you're going to be inspired. And being inspired is going to drive you on to make sure that you succeed with your business. Number three, it gives you the time to, maybe for the first time in your entire life, to reflect on yourself. You may never have set a goal before. You may never have thought about the things that scare you or the things that make you happy. You might never have dug deep into that before. Lots of people haven't. I know I hadn't. You'll learn by using personal development and business development. You're going to learn I'm in my landing. This is my mini office. I'm in the laundry. It looks like the laundry. There's like clothes and everything everywhere. Anyway, so you will learn your strengths, but most importantly, you will learn your weaknesses. Now, when you learn your weaknesses, this is a powerful tool for growth and developing yourself. What it's going to teach you to do is to push through the fear and hit your weaknesses head on. So I would say this is probably one of the most important things when it comes to personal development and business development, is you're going to find out a lot about you, what drives you, what scares you. The scary bit's the most important, and it's going to help you overcome those fears as well, because it's going to give you tools to be able to do that. So that's number three. Number four, it's going to help you become a better leader. So when you're in the position that you want to grow your Sensi team, by learning more about the business and by using personal development, it's going to help you with your communication skills. It's going to help you to not be that micromanager, that you're not going to be telling people what to do. We are independent business people, okay? So people don't need to be managed. They've chosen to walk the path of a Sensi distributor, and that is a path they have the control over their business. But being a leader and learning how to be a leader through personal development and business development, what you then learn is how to walk the walk and lead by example. And they will then follow you rather than you dragging them along, kicking and screaming. You become a person who looks to empower other people and not dictate. Number five, lastly, you will grow in confidence, which, I know for me, I suffered a lot with self-doubt and stuff in the beginning. And the more I do work on myself, the less I give a monkeys about what other people think of me. And that's a real powerful thing, So you'll grow in confidence, and you'll notice like little changes in your life will start to improve, and you'll acknowledge that you've got inner greatness. And it's just been hidden for all this time by fear. Okay, so that's my 5 reasons why you should why you should develop your business. And like I said right at the beginning, these things will cross over. Business and personal development crosses over totally in this business, because it is a personable business that we're in. So like I said, we are the face of the business, and so of course personal and business development are going to cross over. So let me give you now my top people that are unrelated to Sensi, and then I'm going to give you some people to follow with Sensi. At the end of the call, what I'm going to do is I'm going to list them all for you as well, just in case you don't know the spellings and stuff like that. But like I said at the beginning, everyone's got a different learning style, and everyone's got different schedules. So if you haven't got time to sit and read a book, you can listen to Audible. You can listen to books. Every book that I give you is on Audible as well as in paperback. So they're both available. There's podcasts. There is YouTube channels. There's Instagram. There's Facebook. So there's lots of different platforms and avenues that you can find these people, and you can listen to them and follow them. Just remember, you are the sum of of the 5 people you hang around with the most. So if you're if you're looking for someone to follow, they don't have to be someone that you can actually personally speak to. If you find someone on YouTube, follow them, watch their videos. If you find someone on Instagram, I do it, I do it for ideas and to get inspiration. Okay, so let's chat about people unrelated to Scentsy. So these people, their podcasts, their YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you can find all these people on those platforms. So these aren't audibles or books at the moment. So Mel Robbins is someone I've followed since I saw her when I was in New York. She actually came to a Scentsy leadership convention and spoke to us, and she was amazing. I would highly recommend you follow her on Instagram, on Facebook, because the daily videos and inspiration she gives are amazing. Her YouTube channel is really, really good also, and she's also got a podcast. Les Brown, he's an oldie, but so inspiring. You'll find him mainly on YouTube. Oprah Winfrey, again, super inspiring person to listen to. Her Super Soul Conversations podcast is like amazing. This is personal development. I'm going to go on to business afterwards, okay? So this is personal development, unrelated to Scentsy, but if you're listening to any of these people on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, it's going to help build your business, like, undoubtedly. Tony Robbins, I haven't got anything else to say. It's Tony Robbins, listen to him, he's amazing. Simon Sinek is really, really good. He's got a couple of books which I will talk to you about in the business side of things, but he's got a really good YouTube channel. Deepak Chopra, if you are into the more spiritual side of personal development, he is amazing. And there's a really good podcast called 10% Happier, which I absolutely love and is something that I listen to regularly. So they're like the YouTube podcasty people that you can follow that are personal development. And then books, I have got Not a Life Coach with James Smith. That is very much about like how you treat your body as well as feed your mind. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari and the 3am Club by Robin Sharma, which, I mean, both of those books, especially the 5am Club, totally changed the way that I run my days and how I live, basically. And I know it did for Scott and Alexander when they both read it. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins is a really good book. His life as a child was absolutely horrific, but what I loved about it, and especially in the Audible because it's narrated by him, for some reason I love Audible books when they're actually narrated by the author. He narrates it, and he actually gives you tasks to do throughout the book, so that's a really good one as well. Take Control of Your Life by Mel Robbins and The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. They're both really good books. The 5-Second Rule is very good for getting out your comfort zone and just like doing it anyway, and it's a really short book to read, but both of them are on Audible. Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologising are amazing books for women by Rachel Hollis. They're amazing books for women that, you've got to read them. And Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, that isn't on Audible, that is only on a book, only on paperback because it's an old one. I've got a couple more that I really want to share with you. Mindset by Dwork, I think that's how you say that. That was one of the ones that was a basis of Heidi's speech, keynote speech a couple of years back. And I actually went out and got the Audible book afterwards, and I didn't like the Audible book. I didn't like the lady that was reading it, so I went out and bought the paperback and really enjoyed it. And I think that is probably it. I've got a few more, but I'll list them. And then I'm going to do business crossovers, okay? So I'm going to tell you some of the people that I follow on Instagram. Now, these are Scentsy people that I follow, and I follow them for inspiration for my business. I follow them for ideas for contents. They're people that I've followed for a while now on Instagram, and it's a great way of getting ideas of what to post, how to post, what new things are coming out in Instagram and how they're using it. They're real forward thinkers when it comes to social media. So it's Chloe Cox, Ray, Callie Taylor, Jackie Duran, Crystal Robinson, and Anik Dotes. They're the people that I follow on Instagram. Don't worry if you don't get them all written down, I'll put them down afterwards. And then YouTube and Facebook has always been Kimberly Polito and Fifi Fitzgerald, Christina Steinbrook and Jen Audette. One of the things that I would advise you to do with Kaylee Petticord, which is Becca's daughter, is she puts up on her YouTube channel, she puts up the Thursday night shift training that the big group of superstar directors do weekly. It's really worthwhile if you're looking for something like you're just wanting to delve into a bit of Scentsy, absorb yourself in Scentsy for a little bit. That's a really good one to jump on and watch. Chloe Cox's OG Boss Babes gives amazing training, and Rachel Spears Scentsy also gives some really, really good training. Also, our superstar directors have a great Instagram page and a great YouTube channel. So that's the Wick Freeze, both on YouTube and on Instagram are great to follow. Myself and Martina are also on YouTube and on Instagram, but obviously you get to see all the content before they do anyway. Books for your business. I'm going to read out a few now, and then what I would like you to do as you're listening on a replay or whenever you get to watch this, if there's any along the way that you've loved that I haven't mentioned, please put them in the comment box, because of course I've not read every book and I'm just giving like a snippet. I have more written down, but you don't want to listen to me just reeling stuff off. But it's a place for you guys to start, okay? So books for your business, of course, Beach Money by Jordan Adler. For me and Martina, that was a book that really changed a lot of things in our business. So I would really recommend, if you're at the beginning of your journey, in the middle, or you've been here for a long time, if you have not read that book, please go and get that book for your business. There's a few books that are, I would say, sort of more older fashioned when it comes to direct sales, but are still really relevant, and that's anything by Mary Christensen. They're the real sort of core basics of what you need when it comes to direct selling. Any of her books are going to help you. It's very party plan based, which is what we are, but there's not a great deal of other sort of, it doesn't go off into other sort of areas, but for a core start off book, direct selling, Be a Direct Selling Superstar by Mary Christensen is a really good book. Get Over Your Damn Self by Romney, I could never say it, Newsfard, I think is how you say it, but like I said, I'll write it. Is a really good book if you're at the beginning of your journey as well. And for me personally, I don't think you can beat GoPro by Eric Worre. I think when it comes to team building, his book, GoPro, it's a really small short book. There's like 7 steps in it. You can devour it like within a couple of hours. It's also available on Audible. It's a really good place for you to start. So if you're just starting off with your business development, I would really recommend Get Over Your Damn Self, Be a Direct Selling Superstar, and GoPro. A couple of others that I've loved are the Simon Sinek books, The Start With Why and The Leaders Eat Last. And I love Flip Flop CEO as well by Janice Finney, I think is how you pronounce it. So they're your books for your business. So basically, I've given you a list of where to start, okay? I've given you 5 reasons why you should be doing it, and I've given you a list of people that you can use for personal development and business development, bearing in mind that these are going to cross over, because it's all about building you and building up your experiences and building up your confidence so that you can run and grow a better business at the end of the day, and run and grow a better you know? We want to be the best versions of ourselves. We only get one chance of doing this, so why not do it as best we can? So for me, personal development really helps for us to do that. Like I said, I'm going to pop all the suggestions that I've put in the notes so that you can see it. And if you've got any suggestions of anyone I've missed, because I know that there's going to be loads, and you're hot on your personal development, please pop them in the comments below so other people can make a decision. Like I said, all people's learning styles and personalities are different, so I might gel with one person and you will gel with another, you know. But believe me, there is a form of development out there for you that's going to help you grow yourself and your business. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday, whatever you're doing, and we will see you again. I won't see you again, but we will see you again on Friday for some team training, and have a great day. See you later.